Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today we are going to be doing something, well, we're going to be looking at a figure that is neither Jurassic World related, it's just not Jurassic World related at all. And it is all the way over here. So today we are looking at the Overwatch Ultimates figure of McCree, the cowboy with the robot arm. I will admit, I have never played Overwatch. Not really interested in Overwatch, but I do like some of the character designs. And McCree is my favourite character design. Not to mention he's voiced by Matt Mercer, who voices Levi in the Attack on Titan dub, and also voices Kuritsugu in the Fate Zero dub. Kuritsugu being my favourite character of those two. So, yeah. I had the opportunity of meeting Matt Mercer, actually, at London MCM in 2019, I think? A few years back, anyway, before COVID. But everyone was going to see him for Critical Role, basically. And they just overcrowded it. And they basically ruined the entire experience for anyone wanting to go to see him for other reasons, which for me was anime voices. So I never actually got to meet him, but I didn't even see him through the crowd, so I can't even say I saw him at MCM. But I saw the crowd, so I knew where he was, so I saw his booth. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, so yes, so we have McCree. These are currently going for $9.99, so £10 in B&M. So which is why I got him, because it's like £20, is that £18 or something? 18, 20 quid on Amazon. So when I saw him for a tenner in B&M, you know, I sort of had to get it there and then. I was going to wait until after Christmas, but these might not be there after Christmas. So I got it. So yeah, let's go over to the table and take a closer look at this guy. Okay, so here we are at the table. We'll take a quick look at the packaging before we get into the actual figure. Excuse me. So, the front of the box, we have a nice window so you can see the figure inside. Yeah, just make sure everything is there. And we've got a nice artwork of McCree. They're changing his name. I can't remember the reasons. It was something to do with Blizzard, I think. They're changing his name, so he's not going to be McCree anymore. He's going to be something else. But Matt Mercer, who voices him, was also, giving a thumbs up to the name change. Can't remember what his name is being changed to, but I'm pretty sure all the fans are going to just keep calling him McCree because that's, what he was introduced to us as. So yeah, so we've got a lovely, artist rendition of him. Then we got Overwatch Ultimates, McCree, ages, logos, blah blah. On this side of the box, we just got the artwork that follows round, and we just got McCree up there. On this side, we got the Overwatch logo, side of the window, and damage. So I'm guessing he's his class in the game is one that just deals more damage than other classes. On the back, we have that same artwork again, just zoomed in. The Overwatch logo, McCree, damage, a little bit of information about him. So yeah, some other figures available in the line. I also got Tracer and Junkrat. So I'll review those at some point, but I'm not in any rush to review them because McCree was the one I wanted the most. So yeah, I'm not in any rush to review those two, but I will do eventually. And I might get the others since they're cheap. And then just one in lots of different languages. This figure came out in 2019, apparently. Or was that when the game came out? I don't know. So anyway, underneath, barcodes, copyrights, everything. On the top, the Overwatch logo. And that is that. Let's get this guy out of the packaging so we can take a closer look. Now, I don't know, well, there probably are other channels that have reviewed these figures, but, I haven't watched any of them, mostly just because, like I said, I'm not interested in Overwatch, so I haven't hunted videos down of these figures. There's a piece of paper in the bottom. That's probably just warnings again. So, here he is. He does come with extra hands. You did not really see that in the box. But yeah, so we've got extra hands, gun, and a blast effect. Like a fire effect for the gun. So let's get the pieces out. Oh, that is a very soft plastic is that. So you will probably end up with bent. You could end up with bent effect pieces. And get the gun out. I'm hoping the gun's a bit of a harder plastic. The gun's bendy as well. You could also end up with a bent gun. And there's hands. And we shall get him out as well. Grab him by the leg and pull. Does not look like he wants to leave the box. There we go. Sorry for all that noise. Freaking plastic shells can be so noisy. What is this? What is that? It's a little piece of plastic. You can go in there. So, here is the figure. It is a very, very soft plastic, which I like because it means there's less chance of it breaking. I mean, there's more chance of it bending, being distorted, but less chance of actual breakage. So, let's take a closer look at the figure. You cannot remove his hat, so I'm going to have to try and put his head up so you can see his face in the light, which is not going to work. There we go. That'll do. So here is his beautiful face. Like I said, it's all soft, really soft plastic, but they're still good quality figures from the feel of it. Now, I don't feel like this is going to break anytime soon. There we got his face. And coming down, just move his shawl out of the way. Coming down his body. Bam. And got his gun belt. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. And we got his holster for his gun. I'm hoping that it can actually fit in there, because that'll be cool. Then going down. Got a knee pad on one of his legs, but that's it. And then coming down to his cowboy boots. He does have holes, like peg holes in the bottom of his feet, so if you have a display stand, you can use one. He doesn't come with one, but there's probably like universal display stands. So, yeah, he's a very nice looking figure. Let's check out the articulation, shall we? So his head, I believe it's a ball joint. Feels like a ball joint because he can look left and right and up and down. I'll do this arm. His arm can move out that far. His arms can move out that far just because this thing is in the way. Can I actually take this off? If I pull his head off, is his head removable actually? Okay, it's not actually a ball joint, it's a swivel hinge. So I might not be able to remove his head. But if I just move that out of the way. So the arms can go that far up, just because that's in the way. They would be able to do a full 360 if it once again wasn't for this. Elbows, he's got single hinged elbows on both arms. So it can look like he's about to punch you. His hands are on swivel hinges. So his hands can rotate and also move in and out a little bit, or up and down, depending on how you have it rotated. He does have an ab crunch, so he can, he can bend forward, and he can also, arch his back to look up a bit more. That also acts as a swivel. Does he have a waist swivel? He does not have a waist swivel, but the ab swivel, counts for that. His legs can move forward that far, and they can move back that far. He does have a thigh swivel that sort of softly thunks into place for when you've got it back at its natural orientation. He has double jointed knees, so you can get that much out of a knee joint. And his feet, I don't know if his feet have any articulation. I think they're on. You can swivel the feet a little bit. Can you get any ankle tilt out of it? A tiny, no, not really. And you can't really get any uppy downy action with the feet either. So you can just swivel the feet basically. But yeah, he's a really nice figure. I do like him. I would not pay £20 for it, judging and giving off the articulation. But the £10, I will happily, well, I have happily paid the £10 for it. Right, let's have a look. Can the gun, move your arm, can the gun go in the holster? Yes, it can. The gun can go in the holster, which is awesome. Give. Now, how does the effect part? Now, the effect part just goes in the... Oh, God. So the effect part has a little peg, and the gun has the hole in the barrel. So it's supposed to just go in the hole. That'll do. It's very... The freaking blast effect part is very flimsy plastic. So it does not want to go in there all the way. So you've got a little bit of the rod poking out. I don't want to force it, because if that snaps off, then that means this blast effect is useless. But yeah, that's what it looks like being pew-pewed. Pull that out. He has alternate hands. The hand that he's got that's not his robot hand looks like is basically like a holding hand, but it's like he can only hold a playing card. There's his pinky's out, his pinky finger's out, but these other two fingers are molded to the hand. So if you want him to hold his gun, you've got to pop this hand off. That comes off. No, Cameron, why? Why, Cameron? So yeah, the hands pop off really easily. They're on these pegs. So if you want to put the new one in, you just grab the other hand and push it in like so. And he should now be able to hold his gun, because this is the gun holding hand. Oh, God. The gun is made of the soft plastic, but I would have preferred his hand to be the soft plastic. So there we go. He can hold his gun, though you do have to bend it into his hand. But he holds it really well once you've got it in. He's not letting go of that. Now for his robot hand, he wants his robot hand that he comes with is once again sort of a holding hand. As he comes with these on his belt, which I'm guessing are sort of like grenades. So it looks like this hand is for holding one of these, but these don't come off, and he doesn't have one to hold. So it's weird. And the alternate hand he comes with is just a flat open palm hand. So he can he can karate chop people. So let's change his robot hand as well, because the fact that he can't really hold anything with that robot holding hand, doesn't really see any point in it. There we go. So we got his robot karate chop hand, so he can be Buzz Lightyear and just karate chop everything. But yeah, he's a really cool figure. I'm really glad I picked him up. I'm glad that freaking B&M have actually started selling these figures. Because as soon as like action figures for Overwatch were announced, I knew I needed a McCree one at least. But initially, McCree was sold as a 2-pack, I believe, with someone else. But I didn't want the someone else, I just wanted him. So, yeah. Let's It's a shame he doesn't have double jointed elbows. It's like that's as far as he's going to get his gun. I would have preferred it so his gun was like right next to his head. But yeah, he can at least point the gun at the camera. Oh god, it's bent already. But yeah, he can point the gun at the camera at least. There. So that's all I really have to say about this guy. He is cool. Definitely pick him up if you can find him. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!